Good morning, everyone. I said good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, ma'am.
मैम
Very good morning. How are you?
मैम ठीक ही चल रहे हैं, ठीक ही है।
ठीक ही हैं, क्यों? अच्छे क्यों नहीं हो?
ऐसे में आलस आ जाता है, नींद आ जाती है सुबह सुबह।
अगर इस एज में सुबह सुबह नींद आने लगी तो हो गया काम बेटा।
Recording stopped. Recording in progress.
Okay. So our next chapter is work brings solace. ये अभी बता देगा आपको कि कितनी नींद आनी चाहिए, कितना आलस होना चाहिए, ठीक है? And how much should you work? PDF is already shared with you. आप लोगों के पास है, क्लासरूम पर मैं पहले ही सारे चैप्टर्स भेज चुकी हूँ, ठीक है? So you can see that. We begin with the chapter Work Brings Solace. This chapter is taken from the famous book by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. What's the name of the book? Name of the book. Yes, Chaitanya, can you name the book? Astha?
Recording stopped.
Wings of Fire.
Exactly. Wings of Fire. Very good. So, it has been taken from Wings of Fire. And in this chapter, Kalam tells that work brings solace. बिल्कुल simple message है कि जितना आप काम करते हैं, जो काम आप करते हैं, that brings you solace, happiness, peace, comfort, etc.
Recording in progress.
We begin with the chapter. But before we go ahead, can you tell me about Dr. Kalam, whatever you know about him? In a few sentences. बहुत ज्यादा नहीं, थोड़ा सा, जो भी आपको उनके बारे में पता है. I have to see how do you describe him or how do you explain him?
प्राइम मिनिस्टर थे वो.
I'm President of India, former ISRO chief. Main person behind the nuclear mission of India.
Very good.
A hardworking personality.
And the main message he gave to youth?
He was a great teacher.
Yes, he was a great teacher. He was a great orator. Though उस तरीके के orator नहीं जो politicians होते हैं, इसलिए आप उसको उनको लीडर उस सेंस में नहीं कह सकते, पॉलिटिकल लीडर नहीं थे, बट ही वाज अ ग्रेट लीडर बिकॉज ही कुड लीड हिज टीम वेरी इफेक्टिवली इन एवरी फेज ऑफ हिज प्रोजेक्ट. लेकिन यूथ के लिए उन्होंने एक बहुत अच्छा मैसेज दिया था. व्हाट वाज दैट? एंड डू यू नो, ही बिगेन अ कैंपेन इन साउथ इंडिया, लीड इंडिया 2020. एक मिशन है, उसको हम कैंपेन भी नहीं कहेंगे, दैट इज अ मिशन स्टार्टेड बाय डॉक्टर कलाम, लीड इंडिया 2020 by the youth and for the youth. चलिए, यंग जनरेशन के लिए क्या मैसेज था? He said that the youth in our India have great potential. The only thing they require is a goal. कि सिर्फ उनके पास एक चीज की कमी है, वो एक गोल की है. But if they have a goal and do everything to achieve that goal, or if they are able to work towards that goal, they can achieve anything. The exact sentences I must read out. Let me check. Yes, he says that we have many young people of high caliber. All that they need is a dream to chase and fulfill. We should leave mediocrity behind and always aim for the best. He said these lines for the youth of India, to the youth of India, that all that they need is a dream to chase and fulfill, and we should leave mediocrity. Why? Because when we believe in this mediocrity, we cannot reach anywhere. क्योंकि वो बीच का रास्ता है जो ना इधर वेस्ट की तरफ जाएगा ना ईस्ट की तरफ जाएगा, वो हमें बीच में ही रखेगा. That's why he suggested that we should leave this path of mediocrity. कि हाँ ठीक है, चलो ये भी नहीं, इतना भी नहीं है तो इतना नीचे भी नहीं है, ठीक है. वो आपके मार्क्स के बारे में भी हो सकता है कि अच्छा ठीक है, 100 में आउट ऑफ 100 60, 65, 70 या 75 तक आ गए हैं तो ठीक है, बट इट इज अ पाथ ऑफ mediocrity. बेस्ट above 80%, 85%, 90%. और ये आप हर चीज में देख सकते हैं. आपको कोई प्रोजेक्ट बनाना है, ठीक है, ठीक ठीक बन गया, ना अच्छा है ना ज्यादा खराब है, इतना है कि एक्सप्लेन कर देंगे बस. दैट इज द पाथ ऑफ mediocrity. You should always aim for the best. Only then you can achieve success. Okay, let's begin with the chapter. He says, on my return from France, after successfully testing the SLV-3 Apogee motor, Dr. Brahm Prakash informed me one day that Wernher von Braun would be visiting Thumba. I was to pick him up in Madras. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who was working with Dr. Brahm Prakash at the time, he was informed by Dr. Brahm Prakash that he was to pick and escort Dr. Wernher von Braun, and this von Braun was a cult figure in America. He was a very well-known personality in rocketry. मेरे पास जो ये प्रिंट आउट है ये बहुत ही लाइट हो चुका है, तो शायद मुझे थोड़ा सा इसको रीड आउट करने में प्रॉब्लम होगी. एनीवे, everybody working in rocketry knows of von Braun, who made the lethal V2 missile that devastated London in World War II. In the final stages of the war, von Braun was captured by the Allied forces. As a tribute to his genius, von Braun was given a top position in the rocketry program at NASA. Working for the US Army, von Braun produced the landmark Jupiter missile, which was the first IRBM with a, I think it is 3000 किलोमीटर रेंज, क्योंकि बिल्कुल मिट चुका है इसमें से. आप लोगों के पास टेक्स्ट है, ये वाला सेम टेक्स्ट है? आर यू गोइंग थ्रू दैट और जस्ट लिसनिंग अ स्टोरी? क्या करें आप लोग? आप लोगों ने टेक्स्ट खोला हुआ है ना?
Yes,
यस और
ma'am.
नो? सभी
Yes,
ने?
ma'am.
तो बेटा अगर कहीं पर वो, क्योंकि मेरे पास जगह जगह से प्रिंट बिल्कुल उसका खत्म हो चुका है, तो अगर कहीं पे कोई चीज मिसिंग है या मैं उसको गलत बोल देती हूँ तो प्लीज बता दीजिएगा, ठीक है? आई डोंट थिंक कि इसमें आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम है। इन दिस वेरी फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ, फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड, पर्टिकुलरली सेकंड पैराग्राफ, डॉक्टर कलाम टेल्स अबाउट वॉन ब्रॉन, और ये भी क्वेश्चन हो सकता है फॉर ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप क्वेश्चंस। Two characteristics of von Braun, two qualities of von Braun. For subjective, character sketch or describe von Braun as stated by Dr. Kalam. ठीक है? The V2 missile was by far the greatest single achievement in the history of rockets and missiles. It was the culmination. It was the culmination of the efforts of von Braun and his team in the, I don't think क्या word है ये आगे, कुछ नहीं समझ में आ रहा है इसमें. Okay, let me search for, I think इसमें शायद कुछ बात बनी. Yes, okay. So it was the culmination of the efforts made by von Braun and his team in VFR, Society for Space Flight, in the 1920s. What had begun as a civilian effort soon became an official army one, and von Braun became the technical director of the German Missile Laboratory of Kemmersdorf. The first V2 missile was first tested unsuccessfully in June 1942. It toppled over on its side and exploded. But on 16 August 1942, it became the first missile to exceed the speed of sound. It was the achievement of von Braun. Under the supervision of von Braun, more than 10,000 V2 missiles were produced between April and October 1944 at the gigantic underground production unit in Germany. अब इतने सारे अचीवमेंट्स के बाद आप इजीली समझ सकते हैं दैट डॉक्टर कलाम, who was fully dedicated to rocketry program, कितना ज्यादा वो overwhelmed होंगे by the news that he was to accompany this great personality in rocketry. That I would be traveling with this man, a scientist, a designer, a production engineer, an administrator, a technology manager, all rolled into one. What more could I have asked for? He was very, very overwhelmed at the idea that he was to visit, or he was to accompany Mr. von Braun. We flew in an Avro aircraft which took around 90 minutes from Madras to Trivandrum. Von Braun asked me about our work and listened as if he was just another student of rocketry. I never expected the father of modern rocketry to be so humble, receptive, and encouraging. He made me feel comfortable right through the flight. It was hard to imagine that I was talking to a giant of missile systems, as he was so self-effacing. Then again he continues describing von Braun and his personality. He says that he was very simple person, and his simplicity can be seen in his attitude, in his personality, or in his behavior. He says, we flew in an Avro aircraft which took around 90 minutes from Madras to Trivandrum, and von Braun asked me about our work and listened as if he was just another student of rocketry, though he was the master of rocketry. Still, he listened to Dr. Kalam about his program with eagerness, with all interest. I never expected the father of modern rocketry to be so humble, receptive, and encouraging. And wherever he got a chance, he encouraged Dr. Kalam about his program. Then, having spent the major part of his working life in Germany, how did he feel in America? I asked this of von Braun, who had become a cult figure in the States after creating the Saturn rocket in the Apollo mission, which put man on the moon. Now, this statement made by von Braun about America is again the statement for questions. एक क्वेश्चन इसके ऊपर भी अक्सर आ जाता है. What are the views of Dr. von Braun about America? Or what did von Braun say when Dr. Kalam asked him about his experience in America? He says, America is a country of great possibilities, but they look upon everything un-American with suspicion and contempt. He says that yes, of course, no doubt, America is a country of great possibilities because it is an advanced country. It is rich in resources, it is rich in technology, and obviously money. But they look upon everything un-American with suspicion and contempt. But they don't respect anything that is not American. They look upon everything that is not American or that belongs to some other country with suspicion and contempt. They hate that. They suffer from a deep-rooted NIH, not invented here complex, and look down on alien technologies. They consider them inferior, as inferior. So he suggests, if you want to do anything in rocketry, do it yourself. He suggested, Dr. Kalam, that don't expect anything, any help from America. If you want to do anything in rocketry, do it yourself. Von Braun advised me. He commented, SLV-3 is a genuine Indian design and you may be having your own troubles. But you should always remember that we don't just build on successes, we also build on failures. And it was a very good advice to Dr. Kalam. और इसीलिए आपको शायद ये चीज अगर आप उनकी पूरा इसको विंग्स ऑफ फायर को आप पढ़ेंगे, you will come to know that at many times Dr. Kalam had to face failure. But every time he stood up and began. यहाँ तक कोई प्रॉब्लम है आप लोगों को? अगर कुछ समझ में नहीं आया तो बताइए.
No, ma'am.
अभी तक क्लियर है? What is NIH? ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप क्वेश्चन हो सकता है ये. What is NIH?
Not invented here.
Not invented here. And who made this comment? Who
Von
made this
Braun.
Obviously, Dr. Von Braun, and it was about America. ठीक है?
Ma'am,
Good.
the text you are reading is from the PDF you shared on.
बेटा ये जो पीडीएफ मैं तो अभी मेरे पास एक दो चीजें हैं. पीडीएफ भी है मेरे पास और मैंने जो ओपन किया हुआ है क्योंकि मेरे पास जो प्रिंट आउट है दैट प्रिंट आउट इज वेरी वेरी लाइट. उसकी ऑलमोस्ट इंक बिल्कुल ब्लर हो चुकी, खत्म हो चुकी है. तो और ये जो मैंने पीडीएफ खोला हुआ है इसमें पूरा वो डिटेल में है, लेकिन आपको जो चैप्टर आपके कोर्स में है उसमें वो उसमें कुछ छोटे छोटे पार्ट्स लिए हुए हैं, तो इसलिए वहां आप कंफ्यूज हो जाओगे. तो जो मैंने आपको शेयर किया हुआ है आप उससे पढ़िए.
मैम ये चैप्टर आपने शेयर करा हुआ है?
ऑलरेडी सारा गूगल क्लासरूम पे डाला हुआ है बेटा. गूगल क्लासरूम पे मैंने आपको पूरे चैप्टर्स भेजे हुए हैं. सिर्फ एक डॉक्टर सलीम अली का चैप्टर है मैन एंड नेचर इन इंडिया, वो उस नहीं वो ये भी है उसमें, वो भी मिल गया आपको. इस वाली पीडीएफ में था, पुरानी पीडीएफ में नहीं था, लेकिन जो मैंने आपको शेयर किया उसमें है वो भी. तो सारे चैप्टर्स आपके पास हैं.
मैम
सो कैन वी, यस बेटा.
मैम इन चैप्टर से एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन आएंगे रीडर की तरह, लिटरेचर की तरह?
ऑब्वियसली क्वेश्चंस आएंगे, तभी मैं करा रही हूँ.
ओके मैम, मुझे लगा वैसे रीडिंग के लिए.
नहीं नहीं बेटा, अगर सब्जेक्टिव टाइप क्वेश्चन पेपर आता है आपका, तो इनसे लॉन्ग आंसर टाइप एंड शॉर्ट आंसर टाइप क्वेश्चंस होंगे. शॉर्ट आंसर जो मैंने अभी आपको बताया, जैसे कैरेक्टर स्केच ऑफ वॉन ब्रॉन, और मतलब छोटे छोटे क्वेश्चंस जिसको आप शॉर्ट में आंसर कर सकते हैं. और इसी तरीके के आपको लॉन्ग आंसर टाइप क्वेश्चन भी आ सकते हैं, जैसे डिस्क्राइब द फीलिंग्स ऑफ डॉक्टर वॉन ब्रॉन अबाउट अमेरिका इन डिटेल, एंड डू यू एग्री विद हिम और नॉट. दूसरा कमिटमेंट के बारे में, या एक और इसमें टॉपिक आता है, एक टर्म और आता है, दैट इज फ्लो. व्हाट इज द स्टेट ऑफ फ्लो अकॉर्डिंग टू डॉक्टर कलाम? एक्सप्लेन इट इन योर ओन वर्ड्स, और एक्सप्लेन इफ you have experienced this state of flow ever. अगर आपने कभी उसको एक्सपीरियंस किया हुआ है तो वो भी आप बता सकते हैं. वर्क ब्रिंग्स सोलेस.
कौन सा है?
वर्क ब्रिंग्स सोलेस बेटा. ओके, मिल गया आपको? Shall we go ahead? Okay. He says, mere hard work cannot fetch you honor. Building a rock wall is back-breaking work. There are some people who build rock walls all their lives, and when they die, they leave behind miles of walls, mute testimony to show how hard they had worked. He says that mere hard work is not enough to get success or to do something, achieve something. Because you have to do your work with an aim or with a goal. And unless you have a goal, you cannot reach anywhere. And he gives the example of these people who just build rock walls throughout their life. And what they leave behind? Just walls. A mute testimony how hard they had worked throughout their life. लेकिन क्या उन walls का कोई use है? No use. That's why he says hard work is not enough in rocketry. It is not a sport where mere hard work can fetch you honor. You can get honor when you achieve something, and to achieve something, you must have a goal along with hard work. Then he says, but there are others who while placing one rock on top of another have a vision. He gives another example कि दूसरी तरफ कुछ लोग ऐसे भी हैं, when they put one rock on another, they have a vision in their mind to create something useful, to create something concrete. It may be to create a terrace with roses climbing over the rock walls and chairs set out for lazy summer days. On the rock wall may enclose or the rock wall may enclose an apple orchard or mark a boundary. What matters is that when they finish, they have more than a wall. He says that some other people may be constructing some orchard, some terrace, some temple, some building, some gate, कुछ भी हो सकता है. But behind this hard work, there is a vision, there is a picture, there is a goal. So that makes a difference. He says, do not make rocketry your profession. or your livelihood. Make it your religion, your mission. ये बहुत एक अच्छा एक मोटिवेशनल सेंटेंस हो सकता है सभी के लिए, आप लोगों के लिए भी है. इफ यू वांट टू डू समथिंग इन योर लाइफ, इफ यू वांट टू achieve something in your life, make it your religion, make it your mission. Because if you make it your profession or your livelihood, आप सिर्फ उसी के लिए काम करते हैं. कितने के लिए? जितना आपको सैलरी मिल रही है आप उतना ही काम करेंगे, जितनी आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट्स है आप उतना ही काम करेंगे. बट इफ यू मेक इट योर रिलीजन, you become passionate about it. You learn to enjoy your work, and once you enjoy your work, you devote yourself to that, and that gives you satisfaction, that gives you success, that gives you happiness, that makes you realize that yes, you have done something good. Is it clear? Do not make rocketry your profession your livelihood. ये sentence समझ में आ गया? What does he want to say? Make it your religion, your mission. He further says, with 3 deaths in the family, in as many successive years, I needed total commitment to my work in order to keep performing. I wanted to throw all my being into the creation of the SLV. I felt as if I had discovered the path I was meant to follow, God's mission for me and my purpose on his earth. अब डॉक्टर कलाम यहाँ पर अपने बारे में बताते हैं that with 3 deaths in the family in as many successive years, लगातार 3 deaths उनकी फैमिली में हुई थी, and after that he was a little broken. But then he realized that he had to achieve his goal. So he realized that he needed total commitment to my work in order to keep performing. And he says he wanted to throw all his being into the creation of the SLV. He wanted to devote himself completely to his mission of SLV. And he said that during this period, it was as though I had pushed a hold button on his life. Hold button on his life. ये भी कई बार आ जाता है कि what does Dr. Kalam mean to say when he says he had pushed a hold button on his life? It means he stopped to think anything beyond his dream, that is SLV. No badminton in the evenings, no more weekends or holidays, no family, no relations, not even any friends outside the SLV circle. He devoted himself to this work. He committed himself to his work. That was SLV mission. So he terms this as if he had pushed a hold button on his life. तो इससे भी related question बन जाता है. Then he says, to succeed in your mission, you must have single-minded devotion to your goal. Individuals like myself are often called workaholics. I question this term because that implies a pathological condition or an illness. If I do that which I desire more than anything else in the world and which makes me happy, such work can never be an aberration. He says that people often call people like him workaholics. But he questions this term. He doesn't like this term. He says, how can something be an aberration when one likes to do that? कोई काम जिसको करने में आपको अच्छा लगता है, जो आपको खुशी देता है, जिसको आप किसी और चीज से ज्यादा करना चाहते हैं, how can that be an illness? Total commitment is a crucial quality for those who want to reach the very top of their profession. Again and again, he stresses upon this word total commitment, that you have to commit you have to commit yourself, you have to devote yourself completely. The desire to work at optimum capacity leaves hardly any room for anything else. I have had people with me who would scoff at the 40 hours a week job they were being paid for. I have known others who used to work 60, 80, and even 100 hours a week because they found their work exciting and rewarding. Now he compares two types of people. One who work 40 hours a week. How many hours per day? Only 8 hours per day. Means a routine job, 9 to 5 job. And they don't like their work, though they are being paid for that. On the other hand, he says that he knows people who work 60, 80, or even 100 hours a week and never complain. Why? Because they found their work exciting and rewarding. They enjoy their work. And this is the reason they are able to work for 100 hours a week. कितना होता है 100 hours a week? Per day कितना होगा? कितना होगा 100 hours a week per day?
मैम अगर वीकेंड्स को छोड़ दे तो 20 घंटे.
And he himself used to work for 18 hours a day. Good. Total commitment is the common denominator among all successful men and women. Are you able to manage the stresses you encounter in your life? ये शायद आपके उसमें नहीं है. Yes. ये आपके टेक्स्ट में नहीं है. Yes. यहाँ से हमको. Once you have done this, charge yourself. No. Yes, okay. Once you have done this, charge yourself, as it were, with your commitment to your work. You also need good health and boundless energy. Another requirement, he says, is a good health and boundless energy. Once you decide to commit yourself to your work, another requirement is good health, because without good health, you cannot devote yourself. कितना करेंगे? एक दिन में अगर आपने 18 hours काम किया, दूसरे दिन आप बिल्कुल भी नहीं कर पाएंगे if you are not in good health, if you don't have energy. Climbing to the top demands strength, whether to the top of Mount Everest or to the top of your career. So next requirement is with different energy reserves, and the one who tires first and burns out easily will do well to recognize his or her life at the earliest. ये भी इसमें एक्स्ट्रा ही पॉइंट है. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इसका मैं निकाल लेती हूँ. आई थिंक ये बड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है इस टेक्स्ट के साथ. Can you tell me the beginning of the next paragraph? The beginning of the next paragraph. Can you tell me?
Flow
Flow is an overwhelming.
Okay. So flow is an overwhelming and joyous experience while working. It is a sensation we experience when we act with total involvement. Now he comes to the main point. जो इसमें उन्होंने main बताया है, that is flow. He says flow is an overwhelming and joyous experience, joyful experience while working. When we involve in something with all enthusiasm, with all interest and happiness, enjoyment, we experience a feeling or state of flow. And at the time, we never feel tired. ये आप सबने कभी ना कभी महसूस किया होगा, आप सभी ने ये चीज फील की होगी. आप चाहे तो इस क्लास के या शाम को आप इसको बैठ के रिकॉल कर सकते हैं. When did you feel that state of flow in your life. किसी प्रोजेक्ट को करने में आप इतना इन्वॉल्व हो गए थे, या किसी पार्टी को ऑर्गेनाइज करने में आप इतना इन्वॉल्व हो गए थे, या किसी घर में कोई फंक्शन था, कोई फेस्टिवल था, उसको करने में, वेदर इट इज योर बर्थडे पार्टी और समथिंग एल्स, उसको ऑर्गेनाइज करने में, तैयारियों में आप इतना इन्वॉल्व हो गए थे दैट you really enjoyed this state of flow without feeling tired or lacking energy. He says, we experience this state of flow when we act with total involvement. During flow, action follows action according to an internal logic. There seems to be no need and there are no distracting demands on one's attention. Nothing can attract you more than your work at that time. कोई भी नई अलग से चीज आ जाए, you don't like that. Even you don't feel hungry, जो वो बाद में आगे बताते भी हैं. The distinction between self and the activity disappears. You become one with your work. You are so much involved in your work that you become one with that. All of us working on SLV were experiencing flow. Although we were working very hard, we were very relaxed, energetic, and fresh. How did it happen? Who had created this flow? Perhaps it was the fact that the difficult targets we had set actually seemed achievable. और ये feeling कब आती है actual flow की? When we begin to realize that our difficult task or difficult goal has begun to concretize. हमारा जो एक डिफिकल्ट विजन है, डिफिकल्ट हमारा गोल है, जब वो हमें अचीवेबल लगने लगता है, जब हमें एक कॉन्क्रीट फॉर्म में वो हमारे आगे आने लगता है, we become one with that. We really enjoy that. आप भी देखिए, अगर आपके पास कोई एक बहुत डिफिकल्ट कोई सम आ जाता है, कोई प्रॉब्लम आ जाती है, कोई इक्वेशन बहुत डिफिकल्ट आ जाती है और आप उसके ऊपर काम कर रहे हैं, आपको लगता है और कोई भी उसको नहीं कर पा रहा है, एंड यू बिगिन वर्किंग ऑन दैट, और जैसे आपको लगता है कि आप उसको सॉल्व कर पाएंगे, यू बिगिन टू वर्क विथ डबल एंथुजियाज्म, और तेजी से आप उसके ऊपर काम करना शुरू कर देते हैं, क्योंकि जो एक मुश्किल चीज लग रही थी वो आपको लगता है नहीं अभी अचीव हो जाएगा, सॉल्व हो जाएगा. और ये आप लोगों ने अगर एक प्रोजेक्ट पे भी काम किए हैं इन फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर और अभी आप कर रहे हैं या 12th में आपने किया है, तो मैं 100% कह सकती हूँ आप में से हर एक बच्चे ने इस चीज को एक्सपीरियंस किया होगा. एनीवे, सो perhaps it was the fact that the difficult targets we had set actually seemed achievable. When the SLV3 hardware started emerging, our ability to concentrate increased. I felt a tremendous surge of confidence. I was in complete control over myself and over the SLV3 project. जो चीजें आपको स्टार्टिंग में लगता है कि बहुत मुश्किल है, शायद कंट्रोल नहीं हो पाएगा, मैनेज नहीं कर पाएंगे, but once you begin and you achieve some success, you begin to realize that really you can achieve that. And it gives you more strength, it gives you confidence, and it makes you what? It makes you achieve success in your work. जल्दी से स्क्रीनशॉट ले लिए, किसी ने भी नहीं लिया है? Take the screenshot. Take the screenshot and rejoin. We have to complete this.